Hello everyone. I'm back. Hi. I'm here for another video, another shifting video, and this time I'm doing Vampire Knight. And Vampire Knight is one of my favorite animes. I just thought like I want to go to their world. I want to go to their world and I want to see Yuki because Yuki is my favorite character from Vampire Knight. So anyway, I traveled there on purpose this time, and I really wasn't thinking about like what would happen to me if I showed up there. I just kind of did it. I kind of was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go. So like I landed like in front of the school, and I was walking toward the school, and I was gonna go find a day class, and the thing is like, I kind of knew it was wrong for me to like just show up at the school because I wasn't a student. And I thought I could just like sneak in because I'm just gonna sneak in. I'm gonna pretend to be like a regular human and nobody will know. No one will know that I snuck in or anything. So you're gonna keep it a secret, right? So I walk into the front of the school, which is probably not even the smartest idea at all. And I run into Ido. And Ido's like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, oh no. He said like what's up to me, that means I'm in the wrong part of the school. I'm like, hey. He goes, you must be new here. I'm like, yeah. He goes, nice. Nice. What's your name? And I say, Cotton Candy Doll. And he goes, oh, that's so cute. You're so funny. Um, why don't you come with me? Let's go to class together. And I said, oh, I thought class was at night. And he goes, yeah, class is at night usually, but you're going to come with me for right now. And I was like, okay. So like I start following behind Idol, and I'm looking around because I'm trying to look for like an excuse to like leave because I'm like, crap, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. And also I don't know what's gonna happen if I get caught. So then Idol takes me to like this dark room. There's like it's like completely empty. It's like nothing in there. And I'm like, is this the night class? He goes, no, this isn't a night class. Besides, it's still daytime. And I'm like, why am I here? He said, well, you look kind of funny. I'm like, I look funny? What's that supposed to mean, bro? Like, I look funny. And he's like, yeah, you don't look like you're from here. What's going on? I'm like, I am from here, and I do everything I can to convince him that I'm a human and that I'm in this world. And he goes, I'm not buying it though, but okay, whatever you say, man, whatever you say. So then we leave out of the room, and he's like, and as soon as we get out, Kaname is there with the headmaster. The headmaster, Yuki's dad, looks at me and he's like, okay, so she's a vampire, so we're gonna put her in a vampire. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not a vampire. And then Ida was like, you just told me you were a vampire. Why did you lie to me? And I'm like, because I was afraid. I thought I had to say that. But really, I'm a human. Because I wanted to go in the human class so that I can sit next to Yuki. So that I can talk to her and stuff. And she's the coolest person ever. And I wanted to see Zero because Zero's really hot. Anyway, but they're in the human class. So then he goes, Kaname is like, he looks at me, he like looks me up and down. He's like, she's not a human, guys. I'm like, I am a human. You can see that I'm human. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of, I'm not really, fair skinned or anything. And then Ido goes, stop. He's like, honey, you are not human. I was like, yes, I am human. I go, and anyway, this is the anime world. Like, I try to break it up on them, like, trying to tell them, like, this is the anime world, so that they're like, oh, okay, and I thought they would just accept it. But then he goes, No, honey. This is the real world. And humans do not look like that. I'm like, humans look like this. And then Kaname Kuran, Kaname goes, you have pink hair and ears. And I go, but this isn't real. And I, pull it and I start like yanking it and it's not coming out. And then my ears, oh, my ears were like a part of my hair. Like it was all one thing. Like it was just a whole package. Like I tried to pull all of it. I started pulling my ears and my hair, and they're like, stop it. You're gonna hurt yourself. And then I'm like, at least I don't have a tail. And I look behind me, and of course, I have this long, curvy tail that's going up like this. It's really long. So I basically became like, yeah, I became like this pink cat. Pretty weird looking. And they said, that's why we can't let you in the human class, because you look like this. You have to be a vampire. And, and Kaname is like, Kaname is saying all this, by the way. He's like, you look like something. We don't know what you are. And so that's the thing, though. Whenever I like shift, I don't think about the consequences of like my clothes, what I'm holding. Last time it was the gun, and then the gun became a real gun. So it's kind of like, so then Idol goes, he looks at me, he kind of like smiles, and he's like, she kind of looks like a plaything, like she wants to be played with. And Kaname's like, just back away from her. Don't be like that. And the schoolmaster is like, like the headmaster of the school, he's like, follow me to my office. So I follow him to his office, and Kaname is staring at me, and Ido's staring at me. And I'm like, what's going to happen to me? And we go in the office, and on my way there, I start thinking about what I'm going to say. Like, I started thinking of like a lie to get myself out of this situation. Also, it's almost time for me to go to work. I put on my Honey Tea Made Cafe. I got my uniform on for that, and I just wanted to come there for like a second just to see Yuki, and now my plan's like completely failing. So anyway, we get in the office, and he's like, I don't know what you are, but we're gonna put you in the night class because I can't let a human see like this. So then I go, okay. I'm a friend of Yuki's. I'm Yuki's friend, Cotton Candy Doll. And he goes, okay, you're Yuki's friend. I'm like, yeah. He goes, I don't have any students by the name of Yuki. I'm like, what? There has to be Yuki. Yuki is your daughter. And he's like, I don't have any children. I'm like, what? So then I'm like, okay. And he goes, you know what? You've already lied to me 3 or 4 times already. And I can't trust you. And I don't trust you in my school. So, for the time being, you're not going to stay in the night class or the day class. We're going to lock you in our dungeon downstairs. And then, and then when we're done interrogating you, we'll tell you the truth and you'll tell us about where you came from. And so I was like, okay. I was like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And he's like, it's too late. And then 2 guys came in, 2 vampire guys that I never saw on the show before. They grabbed my arms, that one person was on one side and one person was on the other side. And they basically like grabbed under my arms, both of them, and they started carrying me out. And they carried me down the steps and they put me in a dungeon. So, they put me in a dungeon and I've been in there ever since. And so the only way to get out was to shift. So I shifted out. But if I shift back there, will I still be in the dungeon? Who knows? Maybe they'll say like, oh, she escaped or whatever. So I don't know. Anyway, I thought that would be like a fun shift video for you guys. And I really enjoy writing fan fiction. I love doing these kind of things. Right now I'm working on one for Christmas, and it's called The Mad Santa Claus. I'm also working on A Boy's Love too. A Boy's Love manga It's called Strawberry Wolf. That one's gonna be really cool too. But right now I'm still working on My Twisted Academia with Bakugo and Noel. They basically have to go to the school. It's a behavioral school. And, Bakugo goes there because he has bad behavior. And Noel is there for other reasons. But there's also Naruto who's there. Sasuke's also at the school. They usually only admit like 4 people in the school, but Ichigo is also there. You're gonna see some other characters too if you follow along with the fan fiction, the anime fan fiction that I created. So I think it's gonna be really cool. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for another story time video. Have a great day. Bye.